We are so lucky to have Anita at the forefront of women in Ohio.
Thank you very much, and thank you very much to all of you for coming out. I know this is a hard struggle, and today many of the people who you talk to are probably only listening with one ear, and they probably are not going to change their minds about abortion. But it is so absolutely essential that we be here, that we confront the issue, that we let them know that we are not going away because somebody's well-being depends on it. Thank you. I share my story about having had an abortion because I think it is really important that we counter the myths that the anti-choice elements put out there. When I had an abortion, I was an 18-year-old high school dropout. I was in a good relationship with a man who I hoped to marry. It was not an awful situation. I did not agonize about that choice. I knew it was the right choice from the beginning. I had been raised in deep poverty. My mom and dad are settled out migrant farm workers, and I know what it feels like to be a hungry child in America. And I was not going to go back there, and I was certainly not going to have children in poverty. So I did eventually graduate from college. But if I had not had that safe and legal abortion back in 1972, and let me tell you, it was not accessible in Toledo, Ohio at that time. I had to travel out of state to get that abortion, and it was very frightening because when you are faced with the decision of having an abortion, and a safe and legal abortion may not be your option, you know what you do? You figure out some of those horrible things that women have been doing to themselves throughout the centuries, and you think about them, and you consider what that would do to your health, what that would do to your life, and could you die? But I have to tell you that that is where I went. That is the dark place that I went, and I hope other women do not have to go there. But unfortunately, in Toledo, Ohio, it looks like we may be very close to getting back there once again. There's one abortion clinic left in Toledo now. The abortion clinic, the Center for Choice, it was the first abortion clinic. It was closed down by the very unreasonable and unnecessary regulations that have been imposed on clinics throughout the state by a government that blatantly simply wants to deny women access to abortion. So thank you all for being here today, and I want to remind you all that when you are talking to those legislators today, and if it seems like they aren't listening, well, maybe they aren't, but the ultimate way that we win in this is to replace a whole bunch of those guys in there. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anita.
Don't step.